And if you're wondering what this crazy stuff in the background is, believe it or not, I'm in college, and anytime that I give like a little class or speech, I film. I send it in. All right. So what we're going to cover today is we're going to cover the new procedures for 4th Brigade. All right. It's going to be different for the cadets who've done this before. Just be patient with it, okay? It's not that hard. Okay? Building. It's not that hard at all. Amanda. For you all, it's something that you're going to learn, and you're going to think, okay, they've been doing this for all the time since they've been here. Well, no, they haven't. For the last 4 years, 3 years, they've been doing it a certain way. For the last 2 years, they've been doing it our way, which comes out of FM 3-22-5. So it's a little bit different. Now I'm going to show you the video of what they want us to do for uncasing. If you have any questions, just save it until the video ends. It's not a long video, it just basically concentrates on the changes. For you new cadets, that probably is like, okay, I've never seen that before, and that looks okay. For you older cadets, you probably saw the mistakes, right? So with that being said, the changes are, as you can tell, they don't actually do a lot of these facing movements that we do now. They want us to be more direct and just go from point A to point B. Does that make sense? I mean, it'll shorten, I think it shortens it a little bit. Much, not really, but it does. If you think about it. And when we start practicing as a master line or as a ceremony line, because I do want you all to be cognizant about what we're doing and how we're doing it. If you feel that, okay, you know, I'm not doing this a certain way, for ceremonies, I don't want you to change anything. Because you look sharper if you're more crisp when you're doing the actual movements. Yes, ma'am.
Can I interrupt for 1 minute? Delta Company's platoon leaders are Carrington and
Carter,
okay, the platoon sergeants.
Platoon and Chong.
Platoon. So I had platoon and Carter in the wrong places. Okay.
Don't you just let it run come in and they're you get used to it, okay? So with that being said, when you guys learn this, and we're going to start learning this today, take your time with it. If you think, okay, I'm getting yelled at right now for not doing it the way he wants me to do it, they're going to teach you our way first, and you're going to see why. Was it a lot of difference? It was a little bit. You can tell. You guys won't be able to tell right now, but I want you to teach them how we do it, and then I want you to teach them tomorrow how they want us to do it. It's because I want you all to get used to the idea of doing it their way. Now, Sergeant G, when are we actually going to do it their way? Technically, it counts when we actually do a brigade visit. Now, who's going to do brigade visits? The master line. Is the master line going to do it this year? We don't know. This year is a courtesy year. In other words, if our colonel feels that he needs to call them and say, I want you to come and inspect us, yes, we're going to be ready. If not, guess who? Belden, Patty, And Amanda, it's going to fall on you next year with Pinkin. Because you three are the most experienced of all our other ceremony people. Am I right? Lada's going to be graduating, so it's one of them deals that we're going to have to suck it up. The next portion that I want to show you all is the actual movements. It's not that hard. This should look familiar. I want us to get to a point where we're going to film ourselves and then send it to them. We're going to show them how we do it. I'm talking the whole thing. All right? And then send it to them and say, okay, I want you to critique us. Why are they better than us? What are we doing wrong that they're doing right? I want to get to that point.
Michael Davis, please stop 227. Michael Davis, 227.
Any questions about the movements? Yes?
Are we like swinging our arms now?
That's another good question. The colonel we read into our regulation, and we also read into what the message that we got. They want us to start swinging our arms.
The worst.
I know, the worst.
Whatever.
Well,
But you
first-
can even notice in the video
Yes,
they
they're off.
weren't the same.
Correct.
So, like,
Now, how are we going to fix this? Practice, practice, practice. Okay? That's how we're going to fix this. Now, for competitions, I got it. We can swing arms. But for ceremonies, there's nowhere in the book that says for ceremonies that we have to swing our arms. All right? The one that I'm worried about, Connie, because you missed this out, is this year's a courtesy year for the inspection team to come here and inspect our color guard and our drill team. Next
Yeah, that was
year-
supposed to be last year, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
But because of all the new changes, they went ahead and gave us another entire year. Colonel could ask for a courtesy, but I don't think he's gonna ask for it.
So that inspection isn't happening this year again?
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Alright? So, you're wondering what does this inspection have to do with me? Well, every 3 years now instead of 2. So you guys got lucky. You freshmen that are sitting here right now are gonna go through a big inspection when you're, what, juniors. That's when the pressure's on. That's when everybody's gonna be looking at you all, color guard, to include the drill team regulation, arm regulation, marching. And they're gonna score, and they're gonna say, okay, the NCOs and the officer have been doing their job, and the cadets understand what is being taught when it comes to drill and ceremony. Do we understand each other? See the difference between competition and inspection? Regulation covers everything that we're supposed to do. Inspection is just something on the side. I take that back. Exhibition. I'm sorry. I said inspection. Any questions? No? Good. The last thing that I want to show you is eyes right.
Is this all like a website?
It's 4th Brigade. Short and sweet. When we do eyes right, everybody but the outside weapon will look over to the right. The outside weapon keeps looking straight. They're the guide for the entire team. They're going to teach you this. Hopefully sometime either this afternoon or first thing tomorrow afternoon. Is there any questions at all about what we've covered and what videos we've seen? Let ones, now's the time. You can ask questions while we're out there. No one's going to get mad at you. But if you have any doubt,
Duffy,
say,
please call
okay.
the seconds at 222.
Why are you guys talking about swinging arms and not swinging arms? Why are you guys talking about putting the case under your arm or saluting or moving, you know? Ask questions, not just here, but make sure that you ask those questions while we're on the pad. So in conclusion, remember, this is just a guideline. This is a video that shows us what they expect of us for our inspection year. It's not what's going to happen out in the drill competition, because I'm going to tell you, the senior cadets are going to tell you, the upperclassmen cadets are going to tell you, guess what? They're going to do what they want to do at the competition. You're going to see, like Forceville Military Academy, do it their way. You're going to see Century High School JROTC do it their way. And then you're going to see us doing it our way. And it's the best one that comes out on top. It's up to the eye of the beholder. In other words, that judge. If he says you're crisp and you're clean, and don't believe them when they about ready to pat you in the back and said you're the best one we've seen all day, because I'm going to tell you something. That's what they tell everybody. Do we understand each other?
Yes, sir.
The ones who believe are like the ones that are off to the side, like Stevenson or Connie Wong. They might be there videotaping you, or it might be the battalion commander, or it might be S5. The witness is the camera. The camera never lies. So you might be pumping yourself up, hitting yourselves in the chest, saying, okay, we just won that. Be careful. Be careful, because then you're going to wind up coming in second, third, or maybe not even placing at all. So it's good that we think that we can win them all. It's great, but you got to be honest to yourselves. Do I expect us to fall a little bit? Yes. It's going to happen. It's a rebuilding year. Our master line is great. We should win them all. You challenge. I'm challenging you all to at least come in first, second, or third. Build on that foundation of what's being left behind for you guys, and then you can move forward in these next couple of years. Do we understand each other?
Sorry.
Cool. Airborne. Yes, Connie.
So the swinging arms, did we say that we're gonna start doing that for competitions now?
Yes.
And then for
Let's try
ceremony,
it.
it doesn't really matter what we do?
Correct.
Okay.
Ceremonies, I'm going to leave that up to you. As long as me and the colonel feel that you guys are pulling it off and it looks sharp and crisp and clean, we're not going to change nothing. So, Petty and Belden and Amanda, I challenge you guys on that one, okay? Because you guys are going to pick up the slack on a lot of stuff. And it's coming up. Right? Who here is volunteering for the back to school night? For color guard. Okay. This concludes my class. Get ready to go outside. Take them out.
Sergeant,
Yes, ma'am.
there is someone on the phone for you. Should I take a message?
Yes, please.